They're really buying this? The jury?
It's hard to say. The case is largely circumstantial, but the brutality of the crime does make a jury more inclined to convict. I can see if a plea deal is still on the table.
That means telling the world a lie. It might be easier, but that'll make it right. How much longer till we're back?
About 20 minutes.
Can you buy me an hour? Thank you, sweetheart.
Order! Come to order. That's enough. Order, please.
Redirect, Your Honor. To avoid confusion, let the record show that this is in fact the defendant, Kevin Milstead. Mr. Milstead, is there a reason why you're dressed the way that you are today?
Yes. And not because it's comfortable. People pay good money to see me like this. I usually don't do it for free, but I made an exception the day I was arrested. The club is one thing, but out in public, broad daylight, I go out like this and it causes a bit of a stir, as you all just witnessed. So here's my question. If I'm getting into a car and I know there's a body in the trunk, do you really think I'm looking for extra attention? I was wearing nails like these. Acrylic. Custom made. Not cheap. And not practical. So here's my question. Are these the nails you wear if you're planning to drag a body from the trunk of a car and dump it in the middle of a lake? I was wearing heels like these. They go for $50,000 at least. And let me tell you, leather's hard to clean. So here's my question. Whatever you think of my getup, is this really what I would have worn if I had any idea what Jamie had in mind? And speaking of Jamie, you asked why he wouldn't corroborate my story. I'll tell you why. Shame. And not for what he did, no. He's admitted to killing his wife, sure. But he wants the world to think he only did it because some freak in a wig got in his head, manipulated him, twisted his mind. Hell, he might even believe that. He hates me because he hates himself. He'd rather take me down with him than admit the truth. He did this on his own. After spending his life hiding, running scared. Can't expect him to grow a pair now. Not for my sake. Facts are facts.
On the charge of conspiracy to commit murder, we find the defendant, Kevin Milstead, not guilty. On the charge of accessory after the fact, we find the defendant, Kevin Milstead, not guilty. On the charge of obstruction of justice, we find the defendant, Kevin Milstead, not guilty.